I'm Cam Parker, your online personal trainer, and we're live on Facebook, or this is a recording. Yes, where you can get in shape in your living room, or your very large roomy dining room, or if you have a spot at your bed that's about 6 foot by 6 foot, you can work out there. All you need are 2 cans, right? And I'm not talking about the birds, I'm talking about the canned goods that everyone's stocked up on. Yeah, see, canned goods. And all you need is 2 gallons of water. And I design my workouts for beginners and seniors, even though, yes, I'm advanced as a personal trainer. However, I will either demonstrate or do the moderate or easier examples so you can follow along. And I have 30 years of experience designing the workout. So if you follow the CoVideo series, then you just, I mean, really, if you're just finding me, stay live with me on Facebook Monday, Wednesday, Saturdays at 8:30 a.m. But if that's not the right time for you, don't use that as an excuse. Excuses don't get results. All right? So you need to plan on, well, when are you going to watch them? Right now on YouTube are 40 plus of these videos, and you want to follow them in order. You can time travel back to CoVideo109 and just start following along. And as I add videos, if you do skip or you start on a different number, that's okay. Just follow along. And you could follow them backwards, like 10, 9, 8, 7. But it's better if you just follow along. I get better at the videos, I think, and I'm able to communicate in a way that you're going to enjoy those workouts. So, it is an upper body workout, but we do want to like just jog in place so we can get our blood flowing. It's winter where I am, and the time of this recording is November, I mean, that's not November, it's December 7th, December 7th, 2020, and where I live, it is cold, so you know, it doesn't matter because we're indoors, and we can work out and get warm and make sure the warm-up keeps us from getting injured, and the cool-down, make sure we don't get too sore, because then we'll use that as an excuse. Hey, Sally D, how are you? And I'm really glad y'all are here. And the whole point is to be consistent 2 to 3 times per week, right? And I rotate them through upper body, lower body, and then a functional fitness workout that puts it all together. Or we may focus on one specific group of smaller muscles or more powerful muscles, like isolate the core or work on our arms and shoulders. Friday's kind of that variation that your body needs so that the workouts stay effective. That's right. So we're just jogging in place or marching in place right now, getting our blood flowing. Yep. I'm so glad you're here. Let's work out. Exercise these muscles. Remember to avoid pain, discomfort, tingling, buzzing. You should stop what you're doing. Nice having pain. Definitely stop what you're doing and seek the advice of a licensed healthcare professional. I am a certified healthcare professional, and I can't see you, so you got to help me keep you safe. So listen to what I'm saying and trust yourself, trust the process, and difficulty is good, challenge is good, but pain is not. Burning's okay. Burning's a good thing. So if you can get yourself to burn, that's just your muscles waking up and going, wow, that's your fitness level marker, right? Okay, let's move these arms around, move them around. How's everybody doing today? Right? Holidays are upon us. I'm going to do a quick sweep. Let's see. Nope, not going to do that. I'll do it at the end. I'll show you my tree. Yeah. Da, 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 da. I'm obviously in a good mood. I hope you are too. And let's do something to warm up our shoulders a little more, which is going to be a jumping jack or a step jack. So you step out like this. If you're joining the upper body workouts only because your knees are so cranky, remember you can attempt to avoid those for sure. And just keep them out of the workout by choosing the seated options for sure. Okay? All right. We're doing awesome. Okay, we're going to grab our cans. They weigh about 1 pound each. If you have weights at home, and they can be tomato sauce or, you know, whatever you want in the cans. They generally weigh about 13 to 16 ounces, 1 pound. If you have weights, please don't go over 3 pounds for this shoulder warm-up. We're going to do 10 up top, thereabouts. Pressing up. I don't always count. I kind of chat and start attempting to get your mind focused on what you're going to do, because you want your brain here too, not just your body. So this is a good time that you say, you know what? This next 45 to 60 minutes is for me, and I don't get paid to work while I'm working out. Right? This is time. One of the best things a massage therapist ever told me was, right before the massages, this is my time. This time belongs to me, and for my health, my mental, spiritual, physical health. Yes, emotional health goes up when you work out. All right, so if you notice, we did the press, then we did the tricep extension behind the head, and then we come down here and we do a twisting bicep curl like that. You see that little twist? All right, awesome, right there. Yep, little twist at the top. And you go within your range of movement, your range of motion. As you get warm, you may notice your range of motion increases. You become more fluid. Your muscles become more warm, literally warmer, which helps protect the connective tissues. And that's why I almost always, every workout, we start with this little therapeutic shoulder movement to help prevent injuries to the smaller rotator cuff movements in the shoulder. All right, good. See this little pour out movement? Lift my elbow as I do that. My chest, I'm checking into my posture. Now both arms together like this. Yes. Just pouring out. And we're going to metaphorically pour out all the obstacles to you being here 2 to 3 times a week. Share this with someone that you know would benefit, which is just about everybody, from exercise, and they haven't found a way to get it done, and hopefully I can be of assistance to them. So share it with them. All right, here we go. Pour it out. Pour it out. All they need, you got to tell people, because people make a lot of assumptions about working out. Okay, now we're going to pour out those obstacles to getting rid of those assumptions and celebrate our success with a big arm sweep. You do not have to use any weights for anything we're doing right now. You can do all empty-handed if you're that much of a beginner or a senior that you're just getting started and these weights feel very uncomfortable or very challenging today. A gallon of water weighs 8 pounds, so I work out with 2 gallons doing different things, and often you can just use 1 gallon. But if you connect your brain to your muscles, then just being no weight, all movement can be therapeutic. It may not get you stronger if you don't use resistance. So let's pour out the obstacles, getting stronger. Yay! All right, resistance is good, except when you resist working out. All right, we're like this. This is a pure rotator cuff movement right here. We're going to do just a few of these, rotating it down with control and up with control. Remember to lift and lower. So I'm lowering the weight and lifting the weight. I'm not throwing the weight around without control. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for showing up and working out with me. Yes, let's do this. Okay, enough of that. Whew, that was burning. Oh, 1-pounders, who knew? All right, so what do we have in store today? Today is CoVideo109. Yes. Good. So you can just keep working out 2 to 3 times per week, and you never have to do the same workout. You'll do some of the same exercises. That's me developing your fitness vocabulary. So what we're doing today is 2 rounds called a giant set. All that means is that we have a lot of exercises to do once, one time, not 1 rep. And then we'll take a little breather, not much, just a breath, literally. 2 or 3 breaths and go right back to it. So it's a giant set, but we can do that because each set hits a different muscle group, right? So as you're doing one muscle group, the other muscle group is resting. You got it? Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is 10 push-ups. So again, if you were with me in my last workout, is where are you going to do those? Are you going to do like a piece of furniture that's sturdy and stable and it's high up and you can push against it? Kitchen countertop is one of the safest, easiest to use. Use your mitts on the edge of the kitchen countertop or the floor, okay? Or anything in between that's sturdy and stable. 10 push-ups. Where are you going to go? I'm giving you a second here. Get ready. We're going to jump right in there. All ready? All right, 10 push-ups. You can do them on your hands or even on your knuckles. I know, that's crazy. Here we go. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have had people say to me, what about modified push-ups? You can do them, especially if you're trying to go from your toes for a few and then drop to your modified. Here's the deal. A lot of beginners, seniors, start with modified, but they can't ever move to their toes, and it's because of the angle. So that's why an incline push-up is better. Next exercise is a hinge. You could grab your cans, grab your water jugs, and I have realized that you can use water jugs that are open and pour out some of the water and make them 5-pounders. So remember, all those options are available. So next exercise is a hinge row. We're going to drive the hips back. Remember, the hinge is the hips go back. I maintain a natural arch. Chest is up. And I'm going to row for 10 with control. 1, remember, lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, the elbows are flared out a little bit. 5, 6, 7, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. 8, and I'm keeping my shoulders away from my ears. 9, and 10. Excellent. All right, don't set those weights down. I almost did. So I'm going to turn my grip around like that on this gallon because I'm doing tricep kickbacks and I like how that feels better on my hands. The tricep kickback, I hinge forward, bring my elbows high, and I straighten my arms backwards. You can use the cans or no weight. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, don't just rock them and throw them around. 4, lift and lower. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, very good. For the CoVideos, one of the most important exercise equipment is a sturdy chair that will not slip. So I have an exercise mat, setting that chair down. We're going to do stand, curl, and press, right? But I'm going to demo or do it the first round with the cans because I don't want you to think you have to use the gallons of water. So I am seated and I'm very tall in my chair. And I'm going to drive my feet into the ground. And I'm going to stand and curl, squeezing my biceps with my brain and lifting the weights over top. And when I do that, I'm going to back up a little bit so I'm more in the frame. When I do that, everything's tight. And then I'm going to sit back down without looking back at the chair. Okay, you can do this empty-handed as well. Ready, go. We'll count that one if you did that with me. This will be number 2. Right, sit down with 3. Now watch what happens. As soon as you sit down, you want to rock. Don't rock. That's the hard part, even for me. 4, 5. We become, as we age, used to rocking our body out of a chair. 6, and believe me, if you got a cushy big old couch, you might have to do that, but we're not going to work out doing that. 8, sitting down with control. 9, one more, and 10. Very good. In this giant set, the next exercise is a jumping jack or a step jack, right? You could be seated and just do the arms, but we're going to either step out or jump. All right, 20. You ready? Jumpy jacks. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, do some more, 13, 14, 15, 16, knees are soft, 17, 18, 19, one more, 20. Good. This is where we're going to take those 3 deep breaths. We're not going to take a big break because we're doing giant sets. 10 push-ups are next. Where are you going to do them? All All right, I'm doing mine on the floor. You're going to do them on the back of your couch, or you're going to do them on the kitchen counter. Take a deep breath. Say those 3 words. I am strong. Say that again. I am strong. 10 push-ups. Ready? Put your arm position, what feels right for you. Make sure your hands are under your chest. Go. 1, 2, or in alignment with your chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze everything. 7, and keep breathing. I know that's hard. 8, 9, 10. Very good. So what I was saying is your arm position is just a variation, but see how my chest is here? My arms are going to be in this position. Don't have your arms out here. That changes it quite a bit. All right, hinge row. Hinging forward into that good hinge position. My knees are soft. Make sure you squeeze the weights up. If you have weights at home, go heavier if these are not challenging at 10. 1, 2, if the gallons is all you have. 3, just remember to squeeze the muscle tissue with your brain. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also, as we all know, if you've been following me in the CoVideo series, don't rush through the last rep. Stay focused, make the last rep have as good a form as the first rep and the middle rep. Okay, tricep kickbacks. I'm going to change my position in the gallons, where I'm holding them in a reverse type position or grip. I'd hinge forward, get my elbows very high, keep them there, don't let them drop, and straighten those arms back like you're going to fly. Tricep kickback, go. 1, 2, 3, get those shoulders out of your ears. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, control those weights, don't just swing them. 10, very good. All right, I have my chair. You can, if you need to or want to, not use the chair. So it would be an air squat with the air squat curl press. But stand curl press is one of my favorite exercises for beginners and seniors because it creates a very powerful body. So it's okay if you use cans or no weight at all. I'm using the gallons. Drive my feet into the ground, stand tall, curl, press. Sit down with control, looking straight ahead, not down at the ground. Curl. Here's 2. Down. Sitting down. Curling. Pressing. 3. Yes, very good. Very good. With control. Don't rock your body. 4. As soon as you stand, you're squeezing your glutes. Yes. 5. Very good. You are very powerful. Squeezing, curling, pressing. 7. Sitting down, standing up, squeezing the glutes, keeping the weight in the front of my foot. 8. Sitting down, standing up with control. 9. When I press overhead, everything is tight. All right, especially my belly, my core. 10. Good. Bring them down with control. All right, 20 jumpy jacks. And we're going to drink some water. All right, ready? Remember, you can step jack. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and the crowd goes wild. Raw. Who knew jumpy jacks were so exciting? They do the trick. And all of you remember jumping jacks come from Jack LaLanne. Look him up on Wikipedia. Fascinating fitness individual. Jack LaLanne, Kenneth Cooper. Kenneth Cooper is somebody that put put it all together. Like you need to work out to just have a better life and be healthier, not just because you're competing in a sport. And Jack LaLanne was like, it doesn't matter what age you are. It matters how fit you are. That's what matters. Check him out. He did crazy things on his birthdays as he progressed through time. Crazier and crazier. Like a superhero, really. Okay, we ready to do that again? All right, let's do it again. Third round. Magic number's 10. These are called giant sets because we're doing a lot of things like a circuit, right? Another way of, everybody's heard of a circuit. 10 push-ups. Where are you going to do them? Okay, 10 push-ups. All right, I'm pausing because I know you're heading to the kitchen. You're not just going to watch me do push-ups. You're going to do push-ups with me. All right, keep your hands in alignment with your chest. Okay, here we go. On the ground, I'm in a solid plank, or it doesn't matter where I am. Solid plank, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Control. 4, everything's tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good, very good. Hinge row. Gonna pick up your weights. If you have weights at home, go heavier, right? I'm sticking this whole time. I've been using the cans and the gallons of water, and I'm getting stronger and stronger. Sometimes I do put these in a bag and use them together. All right, we're hinging forward. Knees are soft, arches in place, and I'm squeezing up. Here we go. 1, rowing. 2, 3, 4, 5, don't rush. 6, don't just drop those weights. You got to lift and lower. 7, 8, very important that you correct the form. 9, so you develop good workout habits. And 10, and down slow. Good, hold on to them. I'm going to shift my grip. All right, hinging forward again. Elbows are high and they're staying there. My shoulders out of my ears. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might feel that in your neck. 5, tell your neck you're not using it. 6, 7, this is a tricep, upper arm. 8, 9, 10. Excellent. All right, remember you can do an air squat or use the chair. I'm working on my habit, or not developing the habit, of rocking forward, which is a challenge when you're doing this exercise. Okay, so I have my weights. They're down by my side. I drive my feet into the ground to stand up. Don't just take standing for granted. Ready, go. Standing, squeezing the glutes, curling, pressing. 1, sitting with control, not dropping or plopping. Standing, curling, pressing. 2, very good. Look straight ahead or up. Do not look down at the ground or back at the chair. 3, all right, sit down with control. Notice if you're rocking. 4, I curled a little early there. It's okay if you do a little curl, different timing. Stand, curl, press. 5. Good. Stand, curl, press. Good. 6. Sitting down slowly with control. Curl, press. Yes. 7. Standing, curling, pressing. 8. Keep looking straight ahead or up. Do not look at the ground. Do not bounce off the chair. I think that was 9. Squeezing, curling, pressing, and 10. Let's do one extra because I'm not sure if I skipped a number there. And we'll do one more for bonus. Boom! Good job. All right. 20 jumping jacks. Make sure you have room. Make sure you're not going to kick a dog, a cat, a person. All right. Ready and go. 1, keep your knees soft. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, 20. Bam! You just did 3 rounds of a giant set because you are amazing. Yes, you are. So glad you're here. Now remember, I love that you're here live. I want you here live. I'd love to have more people here live. I have 30 years of experience. I'm a personal trainer, and I think people that aren't here just don't know. They just don't know they could do this at no cost to them and dedicate themselves 2 to 3 times a week to strength training. If you're watching a recording, hit pause if you need to. But if you're live, we're going to have some more water right now. And we're going to focus on another giant set that's targeting the muscles of the push-up and your core. Okay? So, first thing is balance planks. Okay? Or some people, we call them opposites sometimes, but they're balanced planks. So, almost everyone I know can do a plank on the chair. Okay? So that's what we're going to start with, is the plank on the chair, and then we're going to lift our right arm and our left leg. So that's where the balance comes in, right? So if I'm in plank, I don't want you to necessarily lift your whole arm if you feel really shaky. Just lift your toe and your palm of your hand off the surface. Don't feel like you got to go way away from that surface and then twist and maybe fall or something like that. So we're going to do it very slowly to 10. Okay, so I'm in plank on the chair or on the floor. Okay. And here we go. So you can lift a little bit, 1, or lift a lot. 2, keep your butt down in the plank position. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very, very good. I have a sticker. I put up all my lights. And a sticker on my foot. Okay, very good. Next one is just plank. Again, everyone I know, all age groups, all fitness levels, can concentrate and hold plank. Our goal is 30 seconds. So we're in plank on the chair or on the ground. If you're more advanced, good solid plank. Notice how my shoulder is over my hand. I'm not out like this. Very important. All right, we're holding, squeezing the glutes, pulling the belly button in. If you can, especially if you're on the ground in plank, as we hold 30 seconds, I want you to think about pressing your toes into the ground. Okay, very important. Notice how that changes how everything feels. If you do feel it in your back, I want you to lift your hips a little bit. 5 more seconds. And stop. Good. Okay, shake that off a little bit. This is a giant plank set. The next one is frogging, a frog plank. Okay, so let me show it to you. So I'm in plank, and a frog has those long legs that they bend up. So see that big bend? And then I'm going to switch to the other side. Okay, now the goal here is if I do this, I'm not in plank, right? I'm just marching in a bent over position. So here we go. We're going to hit plank, lock it in, and then frog it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your shoulders over your hands. 6, 7, 8. Keep it slow. 9, and you have to squeeze your abs. 10, and take a breath. Take a breath. All right, now, yes, back to plank. We're going to do that butt lift movement, which means I'm in plank, legs are straight. I'm going to lift one leg with control, set it down, lift the other leg with control, set it down. All right, so we're back in plank, on the floor, on the chair, and here we go. We're going to lift a leg. 1, and then switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, don't come out of plank, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Bravo. Okay, one more. Because remember, at the end of the giant sets, I'm going to do something that's more cardio focused, more bursty. But here's the thing. If you want to get good at push-ups, the reason I'm doing planks is because push-ups are moving planks. So you got to be able to hold plank solid so that your push-ups stay solid and you can conserve energy and put it in your chest and triceps. Okay, there's the whole story. All right, the next one is mountain climbers. I'm not going to do it with the chair, but let me show you. You're in plank in the chair. Bring up a leg, put it back down. Bring up a leg, put it back down. Same idea on the ground. We're doing 20 of these. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't bounce around. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we're in recovery. Woo! We can't just go right back to those. And I notice you might not be seeing me too well when I'm down on the ground. So I'm going to adjust this a little bit. Hey, how are you? Ashley, I'm glad you're here. All right. So, let me show you some things about mountain climbers while we recover. So I'm in a mountain climber position, which is plank. And some people do this. They bounce up. They throw their hips up. And that's fine, especially if you're just looking for cardio. But it doesn't really force you in plank and work those hips the same way. So, you could do quickly, right, which you kind of got one foot off, both feet off the ground for like a moment. But I really like this. Today we're doing that strict mountain climber. Okay, let's say that your wrist hurt. So, when I first started doing my push-up, I do push-ups every single day. When I first started 5 years ago, or at least 4 years ago, my wrist would hurt. So I would do it on my knuckles, making my hands and my wrists much stronger. So if you're on the chair, you can just pivot your hands to the side. Well, you can do plank on the chair, but not push-ups. And that should help. Or you can put something on the heel of your hand, like a yoga block, and let it down. Or if you have dumbbells in your home, that's like a platform, or if you have push-up platforms, you can hold plank with those. Okay, you ready? We're going to do balance, plank now. I'm going to stick with the chair just to show everybody, make sure you know how to do it. If you're more advanced, go to the floor. Remember, you can just pick up a toe and a hand for a second, or bring it up higher, all right? Okay, to 10, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, watch out for your furniture, 5, or your cat, or your dog, 6, 7, notice how I got too far back there, 8, probably not because hopefully you're doing your exercise, 9, one more, and 10. Okay, we're just holding plank. I'm going to stick with the chair, squeezing everything, right? So I'm just holding it for 30 seconds. Now, plank is not passive. My arms are locked, and my shoulders are down out of my ears. My belly button's pulled in. My glutes are tight, right? About 10 more seconds. And I am pressing my toes into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take a breath. Frog plank, right? Frog plank. So I'm back in plank, right? Locking those arms, which are probably getting tired. That's okay. If you're on the floor and you're getting too tired, go to the chair. Frog is we're going to bring that knee up to the side. 1, 2, and then alternate. 3, 4, squeeze your abs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Take a little breath. Ooh, very good, very good. All right, this is the butt lift movement. And some people say, well, you're not using your butt. Absolutely you are. When you lift that leg, you have to flex the glute. And it lifts the butt if you keep doing this. So your butt has tone to it, okay? You might feel better about how you fit in your pants, that sort of thing. Okay, we're in plank with control. My belly's pulled in. Ready, lift a leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those arms locked. 5, chest is out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Excellent. Now we have the 10 mountain climbers, right? So I'm going to move the chair aside. I'm going to be in plank, and I'm going to mountain climb to 20. And I've got to focus with my mind. Remember, your first level of strength is your mental attitude. The I can do it. Say it. I can do it. Say it. I am strong. Say it out loud. I am strong. Okay, don't wake up your house. Okay? All right, here we go. In plank. Nice solid plank, and we're mountain climbing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold that plank. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Lock it. 17, 18, 19, 20. Rock and roll. Good, good, good. All right, we're in recovery. That's a lot of plank, and you actually got to rest those muscles because we use the same muscles. They didn't recover in between, right? And that's that push-up muscle right there. Got to be able to hold yourself up. Got to be able to lower yourself down for push-ups with control, holding your body tight. All right, I'm going to have some water. Got one more round. You guys are doing so good. These are giant sets. Very mental, giant sets are. Because we get used to doing something like 3 exercises, repeat, 3 exercises, repeat. And I watch out for those ruts. Because even though it's effective, it's not as effective if you mix it up. That's why I do the dice and the cards frequently, especially on Fridays. Or if you're not watching me, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, not Fridays. But the third workout in the sequence is a mix-up, almost always with dice or cards. All right, tell people they can have fun working out. You ready? I'm going to do everything on the ground. First thing is the balance planks. If you're getting to where you can't do the variations, just try to hold plank, take a breather when I take a breather, okay? All right, here we go. We're in plank. Okay, solid plank. Now you got to pick up right arm, left leg. Other side. 2, 3. You can do this. 4, 5. It's okay to be on that chair. 6. Using the chair is important. 7, 8. Keep your core tight. 9, 10. Okay, we're recovering. Okay, take a breath. 30-second, just holding plank. That's all you're doing. Lock your arms in. Okay, if your wrists are bothering you, I was thinking you can roll up a towel and put that under the heel of your palm. That helps as well. I'm going to my knuckles. Here we go. 30-second hold. Lock it in. Lock it in. Holding plank. It is not passive. You are working out with gravity. You're fighting gravity. Press your heels down. Very important. Pull your belly button in. Doing great. Doing great. Keep holding. Keep holding. You're almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bam. So good. You're doing so good. Yes, you are. You are. Trust me. The struggle is what makes you strong. Workouts are not designed to not have a struggle. They got to have a challenge. Okay, we're doing frog plank. Frog plank. Okay, so I'm in plank. with the chair or at the kitchen countertop, but I recommend chair mostly because I've met a lot of different people and they can all do plank on that chair. Okay, so maintain your plank and we're going to frog it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick those knees up. 5. It's not a mountain climber. 6, 7, 8. Squeeze your abs. 9, 10. Excellent. Take a breath. Oxygen helps you recover. That's right. Oxygen helps you recover. Okay, hands are down. Going back to plank. This is the butt lift for 10. Make sure your shoulders are out of your ears. Ready? And with control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I didn't say so, remember that with the butt lifts, your goal is not to rock your hips. It's holding a solid plank, lifting a leg with control. All right, here's our mountain climbers. These are strict mountain climbers. They're not bouncy up and downy. You can do it on the chair or on the floor. Take another deep breath. Okay, here we go. We're in plank and mountain climb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lock that plank. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lock your elbows. 13, 14, 15, 16. Squeeze your abs. 17, 18, 19, 20. Rock and roll. Yes, 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 yes. Good job, good job, good job. Oh, you're doing so good. We got plenty of time. Okay, we're in recovery. That's about a minute break. Just mill about smartly. Don't just stand, and definitely don't sit. Just sit. You don't want your body to just cool down, okay? Very good, very good. All right, so we're going to do, plank is a lot of, remember our foundational movements that we've been learning? Squat, hinge, lunge, push, pull, rotation, anti-rotation. So the plank series we just did has the anti-rotation and rotation, which is your core, but we're going to do some more rotation. All right, should have fun with this. So I'm in my power stance. My knees are soft. I'm going to take a gallon of water or the 2 cans, and I'm going to turn. Now, and it's a twist, but my belly's tight, and I'm softening both knees. Then I'm going to stand as tall as I can and swing up. Okay, so down and up, and my feet are turning out. They're not locked on the ground. Okay, very important that you allow the feet to turn so you don't create pressure in your knees that doesn't need to be there. Okay, so I'm going to take my 1 gallon, right, hold it end to end. We're going to do 10 on each side. Standing tall and then twisting and literally swinging with straight arms. 1, 2, please don't let go of this in your house. 3, or even outside, but especially in your house. 4, 5, straight arm it. 6, 7, squeezing the abs. 8, 9, 10. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, other side. Power stance. Ready to twist on the feet. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. You can do a version of this from the chair. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, good, good. All right, so let me show you something really quick. If you really struggled with that and it kind of threw you off balance, or you just don't feel confident on your legs, I have both cans. I'm sitting on the edge of my chair. I turn and I swing them up. The key to doing it from the chair is hyper squeezing, almost like clenching your abs. Very important. And also you have to turn your shoulders. Some people do this exercise with just turning their arms. That's important to do if turning your head makes you dizzy. Okay, what's next? We're gonna do windmills. Windmills. Okay, so in windmills, I have one leg, one foot that points right at me, right at you, and then the other one is 90 degrees out. So if I were to draw a line, the heels, the feet meet at a 90-degree angle. And I have one arm up, the one that's in alignment with the toe pointing at you. The other palm is open and down, and I lean down till I get my arms straight like this. And then I come back up, okay? So you can do it empty-handed, and you're working the sides of your body, or you can put a gallon of water in one hand. I'm actually going to put a can in the up hand. It's just a little bit of weight. And here we go. We're going to lean to the side and back up. 1, we're going to do 10 of these. 2, 3, standing tall each time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're looking good. Let's do it again. 9, one more, and 10. Okay, switching sides. So I switch my feet. Okay, point that other foot the other direction, right? And I'm switching the weights. So I have the heavier weight down, palm facing you. The other one is up, leaning down, and coming back up. 1. We're stimulating the brain. 2, the balance mechanisms of the brain. 3, it's similar to triangle pose in yoga. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. Keep going, you're looking good. 9, one more, and 10. Okay, good. All right. Grab that one weight. We got time to go through this hopefully 3 times, and it's just those 2 exercises. All right. Now I really feel that around the top of my hip and in my ribs. So I want you to make sure, don't overthink it. You know, it's a functional movement. The first one, the jug swings, like you're bailing water or something like that. I don't know when that situation would happen, but you know, shoveling, very similar to shoveling as far as what muscles use. So my knees are soft. I'm practicing turning my body, not just reaching around with my arms. Turning and twisting my core while squeezing my core. And then I squat down a little bit and straight arms swing the weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, standing tall. 5, as I come out of the twist. 6, very tall. 7, keep those arms straight. 8, we're practicing that today. 9, 10. Okay, good. Take a breath. A lot of people want to like bend their elbows, right? That's a tiny muscle group. We're not even using the elbows. We're using all those muscles, all of them, between your armpits and your hips, right? Very powerful, huge group of muscles. Strong. You're strong. All right, here we go. Other side, ready, go. 1, straight arm. 2, turn those shoulders. 3, you can do it with no weight. 4, just put your hands together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Excellent. Excellent. Take a breath. Okay, you got the one jug or one can. I'm in that similar to triangle pose, so I have, for me, it's my right foot facing you and my left foot 90 degrees out, spaced wider than my shoulders. One arm's up, putting the can up, and then I come down like this, using the side of my body. I'm not leaning forward. I'm literally staying on the side. So if you watch this from the side, I'm not leaning forward. Okay, so you might have just did 2, but we'll start right now. Here we go. 1 and 2. It's okay if you do a little extra. And 3. You can do this seated. 4, but don't fall out of the chair. 5, just go to what your range of motion will do. 6, and sit with your legs wide. 7, 8, doing great. 9, you're doing fine. One more. 10, excellent. Okay, I'm switching the weights, switching my feet. One arm's up, and I gotta make sure I turn that other foot out, standing tall and coming down. Here we go. And standing tall. 1, 2. This is actually my favorite core exercise. 3, 4, 5. Keeping that arm up straight, locked. 6. We're practicing straightening these arms today. 7, 8, 9. One more. And 10. Excelente. We're going to stop right there. Windmills and jugs get people sore. You just finished the workout. I snuck that in on you. Bam! Awesomeness. Yes, yes, I feel that right here over my hips. All right? So just as a reference point, if you felt like you had to do that from a chair, I'm sitting on the edge of the chair. These are wide, and I just lean and feel it in my ribs. And actually, we can do this as a stretch. So let's all sit in our chairs. Legs are wide. One arm's up, and I'm going to lean and just hold that and feel that stretch from my hip to my armpit. All right? Really feel that, and I can kind of relax into it. Yeah, and then switch. All right, and you can do this standing, of course. Wow, I really feel that down the side of my body. I'm not leaning forward. Don't do that. Just lean to the side. Opening up these ribs. You breathe into it, you open them even more. Oh, yeah. Good. All right. We're going to take our hands, lace them behind us. So you might have to stand up for that and pull those shoulders back. I'm so glad you made it. Are you glad you made it? Please tell me. Marsha, good. I'm glad you're here. Excellent. I hope you're doing the workouts. I hope you're doing my CoVideo series. Yes. Pulling these back. Now let's put our hands together right here. Press for a moment. And then bring them back as wide and as far back as you can. Lift your chin a little. Thumbs down, thumbs up. Just rotate those arms. Rotate those arms. Excellent. Excellent. All right, and if you're in a CoVideo habit, that means working out with Cam Parker, your online personal trainer, 2 to 3 times a week, but you miss a workout, do your best to make it up the next day. It's okay to do, because I do different muscle groups, you can do 2 days in a row. I wouldn't advise 3 days for sure. You want to space them out, but if you miss it, try to get it in later in the day. All right, drop those arms, roll those shoulders, or do it the next day. Don't just say, I'll skip it. Because you want to, if you're trying to do 3, you'll average 3 if you don't skip. And if you're committed to 2, you can't have 1 workout a week and move forward. I actually have turned down clients who just want to work out with me once a week, but I was all they were doing. They weren't doing other things too. I said, no, it would be very hard to keep that person safe. So the key is the consistent commitment to 2 to 3 sessions per week, which I'm really proud of all of you who are doing that. All right, you ready to finish? All right, let's breathe together. That feels good. Yeah, I'm going to go have some more protein, some more veggies. I'm going to take some loving, sweet care of myself, and I want you to do that too. So right now, what I want you to do is take a deep breath in and lift your shoulders. Just let them drop. Just let any concerns you have for the day just melt away right now. This time was for you. You invested it in yourself. I'm so proud of you. Do another breath in. We're breathing in love. Okay, let's really breathe in a lot of love right now. Indira, I'm so glad you're here. Stay with me. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Remember, love is the most powerful emotion you can have, especially self-love and love for the people around you. Let's stay in this. Let's make it through this time of the world And I'm going to see you in a couple days. All right. I love you. I truly do.